Just keeps battling. You know, it's funny, in the first half, Scott, I thought he turned a couple shots down. But I've said to you before, I mean, that's who he is. And that's part of the ball movement that we talked about. You know, they were running at him, and he was shot fake, one dribble kick. All of a sudden, we end up with a wide open shot on the other side. You know, if you're a shooter, you got to be able to make a play off the dribble for yourself or for someone else. And that's what he did. And I thought his defense was spectacular. I mean, he went under on the one Cam Williams three, and after that he was locked down.
Chad.
Great. It's one. I know it's one game out of 18 in the Big Ten, but you know, what can you take from this? Obviously, a huge road win.
Well, you can take a lot. I mean, we beat a ranked team on the road. You know, kind of led wire to wire. Fought when we had to fight. And if you're going to be a good team in this league, and you're going to be an NCAA tournament team, that's what you're going to be able to do. You know, so we got to do it again and again. You know, we got another really good team coming to our place. When you look at our first 7 or 8 games, I mean, each one is really, really difficult in its own way.
2 more questions, Bob.
Fran, Russell missed some shots he usually makes, but also at times it looked like he maybe made it a little bit more difficult for himself than he would need to. And I wondered if you were doing things to try to get him in those situations where you're trying to make
the only thing we were doing, you know, I mean, you got to love his game. I mean, he has been really impressive. He does not play like a freshman, typically. He's very much under control. He moves the ball. I mean, they play him at point, they play him at 2, he makes threes, he gets to the rim. So the only thing we did was respect him and lock into him and try to make him work. And you know, they run a lot of, you know, longer, slower developing action. You know, one side to the other, back to the other, flare screens, pin downs, flare screen to a ball screen. And if you don't stay, you know, totally engaged, he can get 30 on you. So, you know, we just wanted to be totally engaged on him.
Last question, Scott.
Yeah, with Utah and the way he played, I think he had 18 points, 7 rebounds, but just hitting shots from the outside. And you know, I know this is what you expect from him, but was there anything different about the way he approached this game than maybe in the past?
I don't think so. I mean, you know him as well as I do. I mean, he's just who he is. I mean, he's a unique guy. You know, he's typically doesn't get rattled by anything. So I think by virtue of how aggressive he was, to me, that's what he needs to be. I mean, he could be a special player in this league. I mean, the last 2 games, I thought he's been spectacular. And that's a challenge before him. He's got to continue to do that. And I think he will.